Yes, and that final step of trial still yet to happen. Sentencing Jennifer Crumbley, facing up to 15 years in prison. So we're going to welcome this afternoon with analysis of the trial, attorney Todd Flood. Todd, always appreciate having you with us. Can you please explain how that sentencing will be determined?
The judge will look at the sentencing guidelines for Jennifer Crumbley. And the guidelines in this case will probably fall into somewhere between 29 months and 59 months, somewhere in that ballpark. And the judge then will look at a sentencing memorandum, I'm sure, that is done by both the defense and the prosecution in this case, along with the pre-sentence evaluation. The guidelines are advisory, so the judge could legitimately sentence the defendant above the sentencing guidelines. The max she could sentence this person to above the guidelines, if she finds substantial and compelling reasons, would be 10 years. So the term would be 10 to 15. So somewhere the judge will find a term, whether it be 5 years, 4 years, whatever it may be, up to 15. So the max you can do in the state of Michigan is 2/3 of the maximum time. So 10 is 2/3 of 15. That's what she'll look at. It'll be, I'm sure, I know Judge Matthews, it'll be a well thought out, well structured sentence based on all the information.
Well, and Todd, listening to the debriefs on the trial and, of course, on today's verdict, many people questioning whether she should have taken the stand. Of course, she was there trying to prove that she was starkly different from the evidence that was against her. That's always tough when you're a defendant taking the stand. Do you think that was the right move here?
I think, jurors always want to have to hang their hat on something, right? They want to, find reasonable doubt or proof beyond a reasonable doubt, one way or the other. I think this defendant taking the stand gave a self-serving statement. Oftentimes she lied. Obviously, that doesn't bode well for her. And if she could turn back the hands of time, she said she wouldn't change really anything. Maybe I think she answered it that he would have shot us instead, as opposed to being a parent. I would have never given a gun for this man. I would have taken the gun away. I would have gotten him help. There's so many different answers to that. I don't think she served her purpose very well to punch holes in the prosecution. The prosecution, put this case with facts. It was, riddled with facts, and they applied the law. So I think putting her up there didn't serve her very well at all.
So the next stage is her husband, James Crumbley. His trial set to start next month. How will this conviction impact that at all?
Well, you'd have to be living under a rock, right, not to see this case. They're going to have to find, 12 impartial jurors. They're going to have to make sure that they understand the only evidence they can use is that for which comes in the courtroom, and to set aside this verdict. They stand on, it's not a team sport, they stand on their own. And they're going to judge and evaluate this case in front of them based on the father's actions or failure to act. I think he has a difficult road. We saw the evidence. We saw what came out, and it's difficult. I think it will be difficult for him.
Well, Todd, we certainly appreciate your analysis. Managing partner, Flood Law, thank you so much for joining us again this evening.
Thanks for having me. My heart goes out to the families.
Yes, as does ours. Appreciate you, Todd.